Paramount TV are giving you the West Ham United versus Leeds review. I'm outside the London Stadium right now talking about the game. The game just finished. West Ham 2, Leeds United 0. To be honest with you, it was a tough game, to be honest with you, because you look at Leeds, they've got a strong team with Bamford, Rodrigo, Rafinha. It was just us, we just had, it was a tough game because when you look at Leeds, they've got a good team. We got a good team as well. But I just think it was Massilia's mistakes. Like, the first goal Massilia conceded, Lingard's penalty. Yes, there was a penalty inside because it was inside the box, and because he saved it and then Lingard shot it. So either way, it's winning the situation. The thing is with Leeds, I noticed this, that they've got a good team, they've got good strikers, they've got a good attacking mentality. But when you look at Leeds, it's like it's some I've seen it so many times. It's happened to us so many times as well. It's that Leeds, they are good. They can win games, but it's just that defense lets them down. I mean, it's so many times where we've seen, we West Ham United, we've got the attacking mentality, but it's just it's our defense that letting us down. The 2 goals that they conceded, I'm gonna hopefully Sky Sports. Tyler Roberts, I thought it was offside, because if you look at Tyler Roberts, yes, I thought Dawson was playing him onside, but then if you look at it again, if you look at the yellow line, then you see Tyler Roberts' knee. It does touch. It does go across the line, and I think it was offside. I mean, it is tough. With the offside rule, with offside, it's difficult to see to know if it's offside, because if the rule keeps changing. And the Bamford one, I think the Bamford one, it's like the Paul Pogba's goal against West Ham United. The ball goes over Pogba's. The ball goes over. I think it was Pogba. It was Greenwood. Greenwood crosses the ball. It went outside the area, but it bounced to Bruno Fernandes, and then Bruno Fernandes passed to Pogba and scores. It's like the one with this situation. Bamford tried to clear it out. He tried to clear it out, but the problem is with the Bamford situation is that with Bamford, he tried to clear it out, but it was too late because the ball was already out. I think it was already out because it did touch, because it went over the line. So yeah, it was a good decision from VAR to make, and for once my team to make. It's not something that we can complain about. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do feel sorry for Leeds United, because they thought they were gonna win, but they didn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say get too hyped saying no, because Leeds United didn't get those 2 goals, But you got to understand, it is the rules are because it's VAR, because of the new the offside rule. I would understand why it's not given. If it was the old VAR rule, I think it would have been given. But either way, then we would have won 2-1 against Leeds. I think it was a 50-50 game. Second half, it was all Leeds United. First half, Leeds kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and they were going. It was when you have those trapped walls and those moving walls, and that's about to crush you. That's what Leeds are trying to do. When Leeds United, they're crushing walls. They're trying to squeeze us and put us into our places, and we stop the squashing walls. And the thing is, it's I had to miss most of the game because of the stupid stream I had to use. Sometimes it keeps rewinding it back. Sometimes it was going crazy. Sometimes he pausing, which really pissed me off. But I can admit, look, the goals were goals. Leeds and I did their best. Bielsa, I'm giving cash back guarantee you. Marcelo Bielsa will be pissed. But you know what? Like I said, Leeds gave their best. Leeds gave their song, the heart and soul. There's nothing wrong to give their heart and soul to the it's not it's always going to give the heart and soul. They were strong enough to handle us, but it's just it was those two goals. The stats: West Ham United. Yeah. We've got 35% possession, 65% for Leeds. They got 65% for Leeds. So West Ham United has 16 shots. Leeds had 17 shots. West Ham United had 5 shots on target, but Leeds had 2. We had 6 corners. They had 6 corners, and 9 fouls were each. We both had 9 fouls given. Live reporting. Okay. Do I think that? If we did score those 2 goals? Yeah, would that be after they scored their 2 goals? If those 2 goals were given and we were giving no, I just realized if we were given if it was given, if we had those 10, if we had those, I'd be impressed if those 2 goals were given and we would have gone and given it to them. If it was if I'm trying to say, if those 2 goals were given, then and we scored those 2 goals, I'll be impressed. But look, a win's a win. 3 points, 5th in the league. Chelsea's they won 2-0 today. But even though we got a game in hand, it's a motivation saying that, okay, fine, we got a game in hand, yeah, but we still want Europe. We still want to compete for Europe. This is our legacy. This is our DNA. This is our history. We don't want people to remember us as, West Ham United, a team got relegated twice. We want them to remember our history when we won the 3 FA Cups, the European Cup Winners' Cups, the cups that we won so many more times. We want to create history by the players that we had, the managers we had, instead of forgetting the negative times that we had with the relegation battles, the relegation that we had, the championship times that we had, the Robertos, the Zazas, the managers that haven't grown. This is a good season for us, 48 points, 2 points from 50 points. We only need 2 points to get 50, It's crazy. Like, I'm just too speechless. Like, I'm happy with the result, but I would give my sympathy to Leeds United because they did play good. They should have, like, as the West Ham fan, I do feel sorry for them, but at the end of the day, if Leeds fans think they got robbed, it's up to them. And we've got the 3 points. We're 5th in the league. We're fighting for Europe. And you know what? This is something I'm excited for. Europa League, Champions League, Conference. I'm so gassed. Thanks, guys, for watching this. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button. And hit the notifications if you're happy with the 2 points. All I can say is two things. Come on, you Lions. Peace. I'm out.